Hello everyone. In this lesson, we will look at the functionality of nanoCAD, the sheet set. A sheet set is a conditional folder in which sheets or named types of project drawings are organized and structurally stored. The sheet set file has the DST extension. These files contain information about the composition of the sheet set and the properties of the project. DST format files can be used as templates for creating new sets of documentation. To demonstrate this feature, I'll use the construction module to automate the filling of title blocks. For convenient work with the documentation package and displaying the project structure, the nanoCAD platform provides a functional panel of the same name, the sheet set. The sheet set function panel is used to display a particular project, allowing you to customize its structure, organize the sheets into folders, and equip the project with certain properties. The process of creating a sheet set includes 4 stages of creation. Begin, sheet set details, choose sheet source, and confirm. At the first stage, we can choose whether our sheet set will be created based on a sample sheet set or based on existing drawings. Next, at the sheet set details stage, we can specify the name of the sheet set to be created, the description and location, and the path to DST file. We can also customize the sheet set properties, but we'll do that later. In the third step, we can add different types of sheet sets, layouts, or named views. This is not necessary at this stage, and we will do it later. In the fourth step, it is suggested to check the information and finish creating the template. After creating a sheet set, let's add a group of sheets to it for DWT files. Right-click and select the option New Subset. When creating a group, we can configure the creation of a folder hierarchy. That is, when you create this folder, it will be created and all the group sheets will be created in this folder. Let's activate this option. Next, you should configure the template that will be used when creating drawings. This can be done using a DWT file. Let's do it later. And let's additionally enable a prompt for the template. Complete the creation of the subset. We can add additional properties to this set of documentation. Now let's go to the Sheet Set Properties dialog and add the additional created by property. In the Owner section, we can determine what level this property will be. Since the developer of each individual sheet may be different, we will apply this property to the sheet. Next, we will add the checked property, which is applicable to the group, and the approved property, which will be common to the entire documentation package. Now let's create a basic stamp that will be filled in automatically on all project sheets. Create a new sheet in Subset. We will insert a viewports and a title block on layouts, which we will edit. Let's do this for sheets A1, A2, A3, which will be in one file, but you can make a template for each file separately. Change the stamp to the one created in the previous lesson and insert the created properties into it. Double-click on the stamp, going to its settings, and then right-click on the field to which we will add properties. Select the Insert Field option. In the Field category, Field Set, Sheet Set. For Group and Sheet, the created properties are stored in names that have custom in their name. And for Sheet Set in the field of the same name in the property window. When creating new layouts, don't be worried that some fields are shown with a hash symbol. This will work correctly in the future. Now let's save this file in DWT format. This file can be found in the appropriate folder, but it is worth considering that it is stored in DWG format in the sheet set. This subset can be deleted later if you do not need it. Let's create another subset where we will save DWG files. Here we can specify that when we create a new sheet from the sheet set, it should be created based on some template. So let's specify that it should be created based on our template. Don't forget to turn on the prompt for the template. Now let's assume that we have DWT files that we have distributed to employees. To do this, let's close our file and sheet set by imagining that we are a regular worker. I advise you to set up the template selection and options right away. Let's make it so that it prompts you to select a DWT file from the list. Copy our created template into a folder. Let's select our DWT files. You can add more files, but I will choose my 5 files. Now, let's create a new project. It suggests which DWT file to choose. Let's choose my template. Draw something in the model space. Let's say we made one drawing and save it in DWG format. We see that the frame contains hash characters. This means that our project is not attached to the sheet set. Open the created DST file. Right-click on the group to which we will add our current drawing. Select the option Import Layout as Sheet. Let's select the drawings that need to be added. In this dialog box, we can specify which layouts to add, and we can also enable the use of a prefix before the name. We see that it has attached himself to the current group. Please note that the frame was filled in automatically. If this sheet was designed by the wrong person, which is specified in the default value, then we can right-click on the current drawing and change the property. Don't forget to regenerate the drawing. The same can be done for the entire sheet set or its subgroups. In nanoCAD 25, drag and drop functionality has been added to sheets and groups, making it easier to organize them in a set. It is important to note that when sheets are created from a set of sheets, the stamp will be filled in automatically. Regenerate our drawing. Now let's look at another important function of this sheet set, which is print output. This can be done in several ways. One is printing to a PDF document without any dialog boxes. This method is suitable if you are completely sure about the configured layouts. As you can see, all our drawings were saved into one file correctly. Another option is to print using the batch print dialog box. This option provides more flexibility, both in organizing drawings and in checking layout information. The sheet set functionality provides many different features in managing large drawing files, as well as automating the completion of documentation. By pre-configuring the frames and their filling rules, we can automate the design of drawings. If you are not familiar with the possibility of creating your own main stamp, we recommend that you watch the lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next lessons.